wake up today with a lonesome feeling. The walls are closing in on me. I rolled out of bed, I stumped to the door just to see what I could see. I looked to the east, looked to the west, see them dark clouds moving on down. I'm packing my bags, heading for the sun, Lord, I'm leaving this lonesome town. I'm moving on, moving on, Lord, I'm moving on down that line. I know where I've been, and I can't stay here, Lord, I'm moving on down that line. I once had a girl, she promised the world, but she couldn't see me at all. So I kissed her goodbye, told her not to cry, turned round and I was gone. I'm moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, Lord, I'm moving on down that line. I know where I've been, and I can't stay here, Lord, I'm moving on down that line. Oh, yeah. That blowing wind, and I think of all the roads I've crossed. When every place you roam feels just like home, tell me, how can you get lost? I feel tears welling up from down deep inside, like my heart's got a big break. And a stab of loneliness is sharp and painful, and I may never shake. Yeah, now you might think that I'm taking it hard since you let me off with a call. You might wager that I'll hide in sorrow, I might break right down and bawl. And the race is on, and here comes pride up the backstretch. Heartaches going to the inside. My tears are holding back, and they're trying not to fall. Well, my heart sake. The race is on and it looks like heartache when the winner loses all. What the final results would be. Now I live in fear, waking up each morning and finding that you're gone from me. There's an ache and a pain in my heart for the name of the one that I hated to pay. Somebody else came out to win her. I ended up in second place. And the race is on and here comes pride up the backstretch. Heartaches going to the inside. My tears are holding back and trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running. True love scratch for another's sake. The race is on and it looks like heartache, but the winner loses all. Heartaches are going to the inside. My tears are holding back and trying not to fall. Oh, my heart's out of the running. True love scratch for another's sake. The race is on and it looks like heartache, but the winner loses all. Yeah, the race is on and it looks like heartache. The winner loses all. What's going on, Flatiron Crossroads? It's so good to be back with Fireside Collective from Asheville, North Carolina. So stoked to be here with you. Love the bubbles. Thank you. Well, here's a brand new song. We got a new album coming out this fall, and we've been releasing singles for a little while now. Here's one called Memphis in the Morning. From the storm, know where I've been, but heaven knows to where I'm going. With destinations changing with every passing morn, but at least I got the songs, and most I've got these signs. The freeways and the back roads keep the ghosts from stealing time. Looking for a deeper road to ride. Tennessee, it's always good to see you, clearer in my rear view and in my memory. Always loved you, though I never really knew you. I'd like to thank you, broken roads can still deliver me. But at least I've got the journey, at most I've still got time. And miles and miles and miles on down an endless road to ride. Memphis in the morning, Mississippi on into the night. Roll on, muddy river, longing for what lies on the other side, looking for a deeper road to ride. In the morning and anywhere by night. All roads lead to somewhere, but only some roads lead back home. We go on searching for what lies between the lines. Restless spirits always searching for a deeper road to ride. A deeper road to ride. So strong, living for the music, Lord, and dying for the song. Belting out your demons with a trembling voice, searching for your meaning, the story inside. Now your song goes on. Long after you're gone, on and on, on and on. Your with wings open wide. Now you're flying through the blue. You played for the people, lifting up their hearts with a well-worn melody and a ragged old guitar. Now your song goes on long after you were gone. On and on, on and on, your song goes on and on.
Got a new pair of shoes in the mail this morning. Got a new set of eyes from a lady in white. Cut ties with the mind that's been dragging me under. Put darkness in a bottle that turned out to be light. Took water from a sinner, it turned out to be whiskey. Took honey from a saint, it turned out to be wine. Left this world for a while looking for the river. Found my way on the day that I gave up trying. Now I'm walking the line between rhyme and reason.
the bottom of a bottle in the dark of the night. I tripped on a dream, started running in circles. Spun around, started running straight into the light. But the light was blinding and I ended up standing in the very same place where it all had begun. Throwing caution to the wind, giving into the morning. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. Walking the line between rhyme and reason, letting go of my handle on the wheel of time. When your bird is flown and the new moon's rising, you gotta cut the ties and just let it ride. When your bird is flown and the new moon's rising, you gotta cut the ties and just let it ride.
Now that's Carson White from Wilson, North Carolina back there on the bass. I crossed every mountain and line in the sand. How in the hell did I get to Cheyenne? Me and my razor tongue never needed a plan. To tell the truth, I'm feeling better, keeping the pace with these lower tabs, thinking on everything that I can't take back. It's a done deal, I'm all alone, sinking to the bottom with a heart of stone. Maybe someone will come by and throw me a line. Tell myself not to break, no time to lay in the bed that I made. Give me another town and another day. But I've had too many fights, too much to drink, the ash on the floor and blood in the sink. Hard-headed, the sorrow doesn't ever come out. I'm all alone, sinking to the bottom with a heart of stone. Maybe someone will come by and throw me a line. Done deal, I can't go home. Burned all my bridges there long ago. God, don't let me die here.
across the water road. Lonesome lover on the shoreline waits for her sailor to come back home. For her sailor to come back home. He left but a kiss and then into the night. His old wooden ship soon sailed out of sight, and on the shore remained a flickering light from the lantern she held in her hand. From the lantern she held in her hand. Such a love meeting ill-fated end will be too much for my poor heart to bear. Oh, too much for my poor heart to bear. As he sailed to the ocean, he gazed upon the shore, catch a fading glimpse of his lonesome lover girl, wondering if he'd ever kiss her soft lily hands, hold her in his arms once more, or hold her in his arms once more. have come and gone and still no letter home. The wicked wind will toss and turn, it'll chill you to the bone. And every waking minute reminds her she's alone. She decides that today will be her last. She decides that today will be her last. So she climbs upon a cliff overlooking the sea and shouts to the ocean, why have you forsaken me? She closes her eyes and takes that leap, saying I'll meet you on that golden shore.